corporate and personal well-being and happiness expert, partner at Keep Talent Portugal, and a coach, trainer, and a mentor in these fields. With a passion of helping individuals and organizations achieve greater happiness and well-being, Paula contributes to be a better, happier world. She is one of the best TEDx speakers, an international motivation speaker, and advocates for diversity, equity, and inclusion. Through her work with organizations like Women Leadership Angola and Cheese 100 Alcoba City. With over 20 years of management experience in hospitality, auditing, logistics, and quality control, Paula holds degrees in business management and hotel management, along with certifications in various coaching, happiness related disciplines. She, all, she also volunteers with Action for Happiness. So, completely versatile from coming from Portugal, having this passion and then achieving well being, happiness, something phenomenal. And also, you have a hotel management skills. A lot under her cap. This is Paula, and we invite you, and the stage is all yours, Paula.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Good morning from Portugal. At the moment in Portugal is 10 a.m. Good morning, everyone. I'm Paula Delgado, and before to start to speak about my speech, I would like to share my personal story and the reason because I am here today. So I was a general manager in the hospitality industry when the pandemic hit, and I found myself between jobs. All these situations is so hard for me, and I remember that time I can complain or be proactive, and I decided to be proactive. First, I cry a lot, but after, because this is my job dream to be a general manager, because I studied this before. I did a postgraduated in the hotel management, and this is my dream come true. But the pandemic decide to cut my dream. But during the pandemic, I decided to invest my free time to study, my free time to expand my networking, and all these made a huge difference in my life. This is the reason why I am here, because if not, maybe I still in the hospitality industry as a general manager, and because this situation, I decided to start to study well-being and happiness, and I discovered a lot of skills inside me, like to be a speaker, and this is a passion for me. This is why I was a TEDx speaker, and I believe in this sentence that you can see I can. So this is Paula Delgado, and I hope that I can add value for you today. And now I will start to share some tips for you, how you can use well-being to thrive. Because when you thrive your well-being, you can be happier in your personal life and your professional life too. So first, I share some tips how you can drive your well-being in your personal life. And after, I share some tips for your workplaces. So the first tip that I give to you is about daily rituals. During my time when I was between jobs, I changed my daily routines, and I start to meditate, to visualize, to practice gratitude, and to journaling. And this is so important for me, because before I didn't do this, and this helped me to come my dream with more focus and more energy, and to know more what I want to my life. For instance, when I visualize that I visualize a lot of things that some of them has already happened, and I'm so happy for this. One is about the TEDx, because I visualize all the details that I was on the stage, in the red carpet, with the white blues and the black trousers, and I visualize all the details, and this helped me a lot. Obvious that is not the only when we visualize that we can achieve our goals, but this helped me a lot. So my advice for you is that you don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. to have your daily rituals. You can the most important is you fit your free time to your daily routines. If you have only 5 minutes, you can do this, but use your time. If it is only 10 minutes, it's okay, but it's better you do this than you don't do anything, and you wake up very quickly, and you start in the busy day and you don't have any focus. So maybe you, when you wake up, check your mobile phone, and what happens on social media, what is the news for the days, and a lot of other things that are not so important. So this is advice for you, is to start the day with focus, energy, and choose the better daily routines for you. So the other tips that I give to you is about self-care. Self-care is so important, and sometimes we forget this, and we don't need to forget this, because we are not a machine. We are persons, we are people, we are human being. And when you work, or when you try to do a lot of things and you don't rest, maybe you can stay healed. And this is what happened with me sometimes, during the pandemic too, because it's not because I work a lot, not this, I was between jobs, but because also I didn't achieve to deal with my emotions, and I want to do things, and I feel some to be lost. And so the important is so important. Self-care of you, self-care of your life, self-care of, and don't forget this. And now what I advise to you is, if you do, you like to give a hug to others, to your children, to your friends, to your family? Do you like to do this? So I invite you to give a big hug to you, and I do this with you. Give a big hug to you, and feel the beautiful person that is behind this hug, and all the things that you overcame, and today you are here. And feel the beautiful person that you are, and all the challenge that you overcame. Feel this, and don't forget that you need to take care of yourself before you take care of the others. You need to nurture your beautiful person before. Um, the other tips that I give to you is about to use empower through affirmations. When I was unemployed, I decided to use, instead I say unemployed, that made me feel inferior, that me feel to feel a sense of inferiority. I decided to stay this as between jobs, because I believe that I was between one job to another job. And this helped me a lot, and this made a very different this made all the difference, because this gives me a positivity that I need at this time. So please take care what you are telling to yourself, because the words that you tell to yourself at this moment, they pay later. If you use the right words, you can uplift, you can achieve your goals. If you use the words that can put you down, that you can you don't achieve this is so difficult, I can't. These don't help you. Please be careful with the words that you are at the moment. You can do, because you have all the resources inside you. You only need to use them in the right way. So, and the last insight to about the personal well-being tips, it's you need to be the leader of your well-being. You can be the leader in your job, you can be the leader in a lot of situations, but you can be the leader of your life. You can decide how is the best for you, what is the best decisions for you. And when you feel that you can, it's like you have your own ship. I don't have a ship, but I imagine to drive my own ship. It's like my life. You can drive your life. You can decide what is the best decisions for you at this moment. What is the decisions that can make the difference in the future. So feel this power, because you can control the worm, you can control the behaviors of the others, but you can control the way that you answer to this. You can for instance, at this moment I can when I was between jobs, I can stay at the bed and complain a lot, but I decide to use that free time to uplifting, to upskilling. So be the captain of your own ship, be the captain of your life is so important for you. So I hope that you like these personal insights for drive your well-being and driving your personal life too. And now I will share some tips for you. You drive your well-being at workplaces. And the first I would like to share with you, because I was a consultant in the well-being and happiness, and mentor too, and trainer and coach. And I use when I work with companies, I use this methodology. It's about the 4 P's, where the first P it's about the pleasure, the second it's about the passion, the 3 P it's about the purpose. And when you can use the right initiatives in each of these P, you can achieve profit, the 4 P. So the first P it's about pleasure. What is the initiatives that you can do in your workplace that give pleasure to your teams, to yourself too, because you don't forget that yourself is so important too. And what you can do, for instance, help your team, help your colleagues to practice mindfulness, to have a happy hour, for instance. And this give what's happened in this type of initiatives about the pleasure. Your teams, your employees, your colleagues feel a rapid feeling of well-being uplift immediately, because when you do happy hours, the people feel very good. But this is not enough, because you need to go to the step forward. You need to go to the initiatives after. It's about the passion, how you can create passion in your team, how you can create the flow and engagement in your team. This is so important, because when we achieve to create engagement in your team, you create positive relationships, you create authentic relationships. And these relationships between the team is so important for you achieve the goals in your team, with your team. And the the people feels more engaged, more like they are a part of your company. So, and you ask me what I can do to achieve this. So you need to put in place practice that help people to create this type of relationships. For instance, there are initiative very very simple that I love. This it's about, you can do a mini TEDx talk. Instead 18 minutes, you can use 7 minutes or 8 minutes, what is applied for you, but not more than this. And you can also give the red carpet to your team and put each of them to and you can put each of them in the red carpet, and they feel much better to share their story that can help other people to enjoy this moment. And the other, it's about, for instance, you can use also other types of initiatives. For instance, you can do team buildings with a purpose, team buildings that allow the people to connect with the others and to enjoy, to create authentic relationships, because this is difficult. But when you have this, the people feel flow in the work. What is the flow? The flow is when the people are they dive a lot in the work, that they forget the time. What is the time? I forget that is almost the time to go to my home and to leave my work. Okay, and this help a lot the others too. So but if you can to create this is so important, because when you can create positive relationships, positive emotions, and you support your team, they feel flow, they feel engagement, and they create authentic relationships. And there are another things in this step of the passion, that is about psychological safety. This is so important, because if you are a leader and you don't create a psychological safety for your team, maybe they leave your company. There are a lot of employees that they don't leave the company, but they leave the leaders. But the company lost important employees, and this is a very very high cost to when you need to put another employee in that place. So, but you can also help the leaders to achieve psychological safety, because when they can practice this in their team feels safety to share questions, to share inputs, to give more uplifting, and to give more solutions for your business too, because they feel safety to share their ideas, their questions, their doubts. And this is so important. And today, when we speak about diversity, equity, inclusions, psychological safety is so important. If you want to have this in your workplace, in your company, you need to help leaders to have to practice psychological safety with their teams. And there are a lot of things that you can do to this. You can share with them how they what is the question at the moment, and they feel that their teams share their doubts, their questions, or when they are in the meeting, anyone say anything because they afraid, if I speak, what the other think about me. So this is a signal that this is a flag The meetings, if the people participate, if the people share ideas, if the people say what they feel, this is so important. You can measure this also. You can use this also to to understand if you have psychological safety in your business, in your team or not. And the last type of initiatives, it's about purpose, it's about meaning. This is so important, because this when you achieve this, when you achieve that your teams feel purpose in their work, they feel that their work is not only a work, is something bigger that impacts the world. And this is not only a simple task. No, this is a big, they made a big impact in the world, and you need to help your team to achieve this, to feel purpose, to feel that they feel like a calling when they wake up in the bed to go to the job. And you can ask your team, you can ask every single employee what they feel in their job, what they think that their job impacts the world. What is this? How they impact the world, and in the what way they impact the world? They feel this, or they feel that, no, I don't know. This is a what I do is a simple work, nothing more than this. But if you achieve your team to feel the purpose in their work, the calling to their work, you can achieve more results. And is in this patamar that you achieve sustainable well-being, because your teams feel that, wow, this is my job made a huge difference in the world. I impact a lot of lives in the world. And with these three types of initiatives, when you put in place these types of initiatives, these different types of initiatives, you can achieve the last P, profit. Because your business need to have profit, neither if it is a company that the core business is not to have profit, but the others companies need to have profits, need to achieve profits. And when you put in place these different three types of initiatives, you can achieve the last P. You can put in place pleasure, initiatives about pleasure that impact immediately the well-being of your employees. The next is about passion, is something more challenges, because you need to create authentic relationships and positive relationships in your team. And the last P, it's about purpose. And when you have these three types of initiatives, you can achieve the 4P, profit. And this is so important for you achieve your goals in your company. So with these different types of initiatives and these different types, I advise you put this in place, because when you put this in place, you achieve different results, and you achieve results with impact in your profitability of your business, and this is so important. And I hope with this that you don't forget that you need, if you can thrive in your personal life and your workplace, don't see these like two different areas. No, you are only one person. You are not a person at home and another person in the job. Because if you work in the place with a psychological safety in the job, you can be your person too. um, so I advise you to see like a whole a whole part, not a different parts that made be in the in harmony. Is not is more than harmony. It's a whole. It's a whole. It's a whole part. Don't split personal from professional. Obviously that your personal life, you need to have some different responsibility than you can have in your profit in your professional life. But you don't forget, you are only 1%. This is why I decide to share with you tips for your personal lives and tips for your professional lives, because when you put in place both, you are more happier too. So, and with this, I finish my speech, and I hope that you enjoy too, that you give tips to thrive well-being, um, and that the power of well-being to thrive in your personal and professional life. Thank you so much.
It's very nice. Nice description, Paula, on self-care, awareness, joy, happiness. So we have a few questions. Um, so do joy and happiness differ in terms of self-awareness? Like I'm joyful, I'm happiness. Does it differ in terms of uh,
Sorry.
how can happiness and joy differ in self-care
How can happiness?
and self and joyfulness?
Okay, okay. How can happiness enjoy self care? Okay, so self care is the basis for you feel good. If you don't take care of yourself, maybe you feel maybe you don't have the energy and the focus that you need to go ahead to your goals. Everyone has your goals. If you don't have goals, maybe your life don't have a purpose. Is
Clear
and
purpose.
first you need to feel the purpose in your life, and after you can feel how I can achieve this. And you can achieve this, for instance, when you take care of yourself. Self-care is so important. Don't forget, you are not a machine. You need to take care of yourself. You need to rest, and sometimes it's not the time that is not the most important at the time, is the quality of the rest. Because you can rest, but if you are in the bed and you are in social media, maybe you are not rest. Okay, rest with quality. Rest, allow your body recover from all the works that you do.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Paul. But in your journey, you have seen all the corporate, you've done the business, you've seen financial and all this, and then what made you to take this path? You're a financial, you did all this, your corporate jobs and everything. What made you to take this path as a coach, self-awareness coach?
um, could you please repeat? Sorry.
So Paula, so you're seen in your bio, I have seen like you got all your
Okay,
work
okay.
as a manager, you've seen a corporate jobs, and you've
Yeah,
seen all this.
yeah, 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 yeah.
What made you to take this path as a coach, self-awareness coach? What inspired you, or why do you take this role? You can be
Okay.
a manager in
Yeah. Yeah. I was more than 20 years experience in the business, like different roles, with all them as a leader of the teams. And this inspired me a lot, and this helped me a lot for today. I understand better the pains of the companies and how I can help them, how I can help them to overcome their own challenges, and the right strategies to overcome the challenges with purpose. Because I believe that we need to have a purpose in our business, in our life too, our business. When we don't have a purpose, we are like in the ship in the sea, like ooh, it's not the day, and you don't know what happened in the follow. So this helped me a lot to understand better what is the pains of the companies, what is the pains of corporate, what is the pains, because I was there and I was my pain too, and I understand that this is not easy too.
Do it. That's great, Paul. So this is Paula Delgado. She's from Portugal, and please be in touch with us. And she's in self-awareness and TEDx speaker, and she has given a valuable insights into self-awareness, self-love, happiness. So please be in touch with her, and we have many questions. We will send it to you. Paula. Thank you so much for being on this platform. Namaste. Bye.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, thank you.